This is the second video in our Sourcebook Tips series, and this is going to be focused just on level 1 type questions, very quick. For the level 1 questions, sometimes it is an own knowledge recall question. So in the French Revolution, I might ask you, who was the King of France in 1789? And your answer that you know from your own knowledge would be King Louis XVI. Then I'm going to show you some examples of sources that we will reference. This source over here, if I was reading this paragraph, the most powerful of these clubs was the Jacobin Club. So we're talking about the political clubs in France at the time of the Revolution. Its leaders had seen that the rioting in July 1789 during the storming of the Bastille and the Great Fear had forced the king and the assembly to give way to popular demands. So this is talking about the Jacobin Club. Now, my question for this extraction level 1 question would be as simple as, what was the name of the most powerful political club? And I can see that I've got a clue in the question itself. I've just got that most powerful part there. And I look at this source, I see that same phrase over here. So I'll probably highlight that, and that's going to give me a clue where in the source I'm looking for my answer. And here is my answer. It was the Jacobin Club. And with these level 1 questions, you are just writing down your answer. You don't need to write this as a full sentence. You can just write the short answer, the relevant point. Sometimes you would be quoting a phrase. So you might want to, if it was a different question, maybe you would have had to quote that phrase. And you would then put little quotation marks about it. But if you're just giving the name of someone or the name of a place or a list, you can just write the thing down just like this. The thing to remember with these short questions is that there can be a 1 times 1. In our previous video, we mentioned about the mark allocation. That times 1 tells you this is a level 1 question. But we can also have 2 times 1, 3 times 1, or even a 4 times 1. And generally speaking, when it's 4 times 1, or if it's a 3 times 1, that tells you that you're probably looking for a list of things in the source. So again, you use the clue from the question as to whereabouts in the source you should look, and then you look for a list of 3 things or a list of 4 things, and you just write that list down. So these are easy questions. These are questions that everyone should be able to get right, and you want to make sure that you're getting your marks here because this is the most basic level question that you will be doing.